that way.
Alright, guys.
Gain the advantage, now hold it.
Deploying Archangel.
Alrighty. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just trying to get better at playing these newer CODs. I mean by better, I mean like actually getting better. I've been playing a lot of Black Ops Cold War and a lot of Black Ops Gulf War, or Black Ops 6. Or it's just, it kind of sucks now because it seems like Cold War still has players playing it, which is good, but it just does not, like, I missed that game in its prime. Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I did not experience that game at its prime, but I can experience it now, and I can tell you now, you know, obviously it's a much better game now than it probably was at launch, but at the time that Cold War was released, it was so impossible to get a ps5 that, you know, I did kind of sort of experience it a little bit more on ps4, but it's just not the same, obviously. You know, and I experienced Modern Warfare 2 2022 on PS4. I truly experienced that game on the PS4. You know, I did not experience that on the PS5. So, going forward now, that every year from now, the PS5 is like the console now. So, going forward, most of all of my new games will be PS5. My PS4 is still going to be in use. I'm still going to be streaming on it. Obviously, when you play as many games as I do, you tend to really focus on, you pick 5 or 6, and then those are the games you mainly play. For me personally, you know, I prefer survival horror. Like, that's more or less my go-to.
Located Tango.
Like, so this is the new Call of Duty. Like this is the new Call of Duty. Let me go ahead and emphasize that real quick. This is definitely like this is the Call of Duty that is, you know, that they're going to be updating throughout the year. So, you know, I have to get good with this and learn to play with this. So this is the Call of Duty I'm redefining with. You know, granted, I do want to get Modern Warfare 3, 2, and 2019 on the PS4. I don't think in 2019 the PS4 came out, so you can still experience it. But I still think that 2019 Modern Warfare was the best. They did not bring back Spec Ops, and well, they kind of sort of brought it back in MW2. But they did not bring back survival. And hell, I don't even know if people are still playing those servers because I still have a lot of gold guns on those games, and I definitely like to grind Call of Duty games for sure. But this is fresh. This is brand new. So I got plenty of time to grind this. I got this like day 1. So, truth be told, the zombies, I don't know what they're gonna do with zombies. You know, I don't know if they're gonna be releasing DLC maps that we had to buy, or if they're gonna be releasing new maps with every other update or season or whatever. Now, something I want to see is with every season, imagine they add 6 or 7 new campaign levels or missions. Could you imagine that? And say there's like 5 or 6 seasons, well, 7 missions times 5 is like 45 missions plus the base campaign. That would be fucking based. But I doubt they're gonna really fucking do that. Knowing they are how they are, you know, Treyarch, This game, it's kind of hard to really pinpoint how I feel about it. You know, I definitely do feel kind of like we were lied to a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. The mastery camo is gold. Headshot kills, headshot kills, headshot kills. Special multiplayer camos. Zombie camos. Okay. But nah, man, if yeah. It looks like the gold plated camos are going to be easy to grind, so we'll definitely do a lot of grinding. I mean, we're getting pretty far. Needless to say, gold is something I do like to grind for. It's it's something that shows that you're taking initiative with your weapons. And I mean, as a guy, as a man that loves guns, as a man that shoots guns a lot, as you know, as someone that works in the field of security, and you know, as someone that is who I am, with a lot of knowledge when it comes to military technology and vice versa, you know, I kind of was disappointed with this game's loadout selection. Now, granted, you know, I'm also a gamer, so I see things from both perspectives, you know, and I'm also a fan of Call of Duty. And, you know, I really am speaking from... I really am speaking from the heart when I say this. I really wish there were more guns, and I wish we had a longer campaign. You know, I get it. It's cool we have a safe house thing or whatnot, but... And that's different, you know, it's kind of like the other... I don't know, I got a lot of Black Ops 3 vibes. And what I mean by that, I mean... So... You know, the safe houses from Black Ops 3 where, you know, every couple chapters it switches up to safe house or whatnot. And, like, you know, you can customize the way your character looks and all that shit in Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 campaign. Black Ops 3 as a complete package, it actually felt like a complete package. While some multiplayer and zombies sucked, and so did the campaign, it was still a complete package. This feels like it could be a lot more. It feels like what we got... You know, in terms of what we got. I remember at the time thinking that Black Ops 3 was like this revolutionary Call of Duty. And now here we are, Black Ops 6, three games later, we got this Omni movement and shit. And as for the whole human shield thing, you could do that in Cold War. It's just you have to play the campaign. But you can take human shields and it works exactly the same way. It was actually a mechanic Cold War introduced in the campaign, but now you can do it in multiplayer, it seems, and you know, that whole thing, I don't know, in my opinion, I hate to sound like I really hate to sound like an overcritic, but dude, a nitpicky, negative Nancy, whatever you want to call it, I hate to sound like that, but I'm about to. Because I gotta say, it truly feels like Treyarch's main focus with developing this game was obviously developing weapons, attachments, maps that help with the Omni movement, you know? It really feels like that's what they were really focusing on. And these maps aren't really that great. There's not a lot of maps. Obviously, I didn't even play the beta, so I literally got no chance to experience this game. It was not an open beta. You had to pre-order the game. And I like buying my games in person, so, you know, I actually bought this game day one. I watched a few videos on it to sort of see what I was going to get myself into because, you know, I seen the marketing materials, okay? And the truth lies shit, and that thing they did with Mount Rushmore, and they're driving an actual van that says the truth lies. Like, Treyarch, it looked like they had balls, so, and it looked like they were really going all out in ways that they haven't done in a long time. And not only that, but, you know, the way the campaign was presented had, like, this conspiracy, you know, type of shit going on. Like, it was going to make you question, like, the deep state or whatnot. Like, it really seemed like we were going to be going on some really cool missions, you know, and it's going to have a lot of political involvement. And at this current time, with the election, with the way people are looking at the deep state, with the Trump assassination attempts, you know, these are topics that are very hot topics, and this game could have had a good opportunity to touch on those and to really expand that. And it was very hot topics right now, and it would be very risky to release such a game. But to be honest with you, this game does not feel like it's taking any risks. The only thing risk-taking they took was putting zombies in multiplayer, which I'm hearing people talk about that. Okay, and here, we'll just address that. Because when I was first playing the campaign, and it was presented like a Resident Evil, BioShock type of thing, right? Because, you know, those are games I've actually played. I don't just play Call of Duty. I don't just play Resident Evil. I don't just play all these other games, right? But oh, holy shit, that guy is gonna keep on getting me. We gotta switch tactics. He's got that shit on lockdown. So one of the interesting improvements was the tactical sprint that they added. In Cold War, they don't actually have that. And the dolphin diving, they also didn't have that. But Omni movement, the ability to switch directions and to shoot while dolphin diving and stuff like that, I think maybe they brought back drop shotting. Oh my god. I'm gonna get that motherfucker too.
Shooter in my sight.
Alright, we lost this match.
Securing B. Working this objective. Bravo zone secure. Heads down. Sniper. I never
Suck my dick. Surprised I got your ass with a pistol. I got that dog in me, boy. You must not know.
No more sniper. Move. Sniper, get
I was gonna camp his own spot. I was gonna shred his ass. He come peekabooing around that corner.
sending flashbang.
He's still there. He has not learned his lesson. And admittedly, I haven't either.
Losing B.
You know, I mean, I'm doing something I normally don't do. I'm playing with optics here.
UAV inbound.
You know, like I'm definitely approaching this Call of Duty like I would approach weapons and stuff in real life. I love optics. Pistols with optics, that's a controversial topic. It can work in some instances, and it is nice to get a precision sight picture, but man. Alright, fuck this bullshit. Fuck this bullshit. Where's my sniper rifle? I'm gonna get his ass, bro. He ain't even gonna be ready for it, bro. I'm gonna get it, but I'm gonna get his ass. Mark my words, I'm gonna get his ass, bro. Peekaboo across that corner, motherfucker. I tell you.
Got a sniper in there. I got that sniper.
Wow!
Losing B.
Ah! Wow! The noises I make, bro. The noises I make, they're absolutely hilarious. But, you know, obviously, you know, I was really excited for this game. I thought it was just going to be something totally different, you know, but it really feels like Cold War. And one of the biggest issues, non-spoiler issues that I have with this game, I don't know, it might be a spoiler. This game has like no guns. And what I mean by that is there's like zero effort in the weapons variety here. Literally, they have a Makarov, and then they have like a different type of Makarov where it's like full auto. I guess I don't get it. There's no Beretta M9. There's no CZ75. There's no nothing. There's no 1911 or nothing. There's not even a revolver in this one.
Hit him hard. We're losing Alpha.
I mean, there's no FNFAL.
Losing B.
There's no there's like no shotguns, bro. There's like 2 shotguns in this game, bro.
Bravo.
Oh man, I had that headshot.
Hotel Sierra people.
You know, I mean, obviously, as a shooter myself, as someone that shoots quite a bit, as someone that's got a lot of experience training with weapons and stuff like that, I want to see a lot of guns in this game. You know, that we didn't get a Glock, which, you know, Glocks were starting to become very popular pistols. Actually, in fact, believe it or not, one of my Glocks I have right here, this beautiful, Glock 17 Gen 2. This gun I have was issued to Capitol Police. Serial numbers start with MP, which stands for Military Police, and they end in DC, District of Columbia. So one of the interesting things about this pistol was it was issued to Capitol Police. And one of these missions, you're going to like some sort of like political event. So I'm sure there's like Capitol Police or, you know, some sort of secret service that would have something like this issued to them. And, you know, there's a Gen 2, so this is like an early 90s gun. Brother, this gun should have been in this game. By all counts. Especially with like, because even my magazine, let me take that out. My magazine says restricted LE, which stands for law enforcement, /GOV, government only. So this magazine is considered, I guess, at the time was considered like a higher capacity mag for handguns. So the thing about it was, oh, that's a 40. Hold on, before I put that round in there, let me compare 9mm to 40. Yeah, no, that's a 40. I can tell because it's a little bit thicker. Yeah, bro. 40 Smith & Wesson's like a thick round. Bullet's a little smaller, so I mean, it'll travel faster and it will hit with a slightly harder punch. That's for sure. But I had a loose bullet. It was gonna look like a 9mm. Because I mean, obviously they're gonna look very similar. They're similar in size, but obviously, you know, 40 is bigger. But the issue was, you know, they're both full metal jackets from Federal. So it's like, you know, they have that same brass that they're using on the casings. Whoa! Man's coming in here like he's airsofting, bro. What the fuck? That's something else I used to watch when I was younger, bro. I used to watch a lot of airsofting.
The advantage, now hold it.
So airsoft was real life Call of Duty basically to us, to my peer group. Okay, so we're actually using the AR-180. Yeah, the AR-18. My little all my life. Yeah, no, this gun's fucking based. This gun really should have been in Cold War. But I get why it's here. Hey, what really sucks in this game, there's not even a Galil. Which was actually really cool that they had a Galil in Cold War. And that's like one of my main rifles right now in Cold War. I'm talking about Cold War like it's like a new Call of Duty, but it's not. You know, the character Bell was pretty cool. I actually liked Bell. But then again, like the whole, I'm sorry to say this, but the whole brainwashing mind games with Black Ops it's getting old, man. All right. Black Ops 2 did not focus too much on it. David Mason was not experimented on. or anything like that. Sometimes you play as, you know, Mason. Sometimes there's a few callbacks to his brainwashing, but it's never really the same way as it was in Black Ops 1. You know, where it was a whole campaign about it. You know what I mean? It was just, there were aspects about Black Ops 2 that included that. You know, but the thing was, in its core, fundamentally, its core was Black Ops 2. So, and I respectfully say this. I respectfully say this. I love both Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. I think Black Ops 2 kind of started the downtrend of the series because going in that whole future direction, I don't think was good for the franchise at all. And so Black Ops is either in the future or it's like in the Cold War. Alright. I'm not even bullshitting you. Black Ops is either literally in the future or it's in the Cold War. Black Ops 1, a lot of Black Ops 1 missions, believe it or not, take place in the Cold War. Believe it or not, the Cold War is not the 80s. The Cold War went on since the 60s. Actually, the very late 50s. Cold War has been going on for a long time. You know, we did not like the Soviet Union at all, and we were in a consistent arms race with the Soviets over world dominance on the global scale. We don't mean like taking over the world or nothing like that. We just mean being the strongest military when compared to other militaries across the world. The U.S., a lot of its power relied on its Air Force, military, and Air Force, tanks, and naval vessels. So the thing is, we had advanced stealth fighters and whatnot before any other country ever did. We had, you know, obviously reconnaissance planes, very powerful strategic bombers, some of the fastest and most well outfitted fighters and interceptors. So I mean, in terms of our Air Force, yeah, I mean, we were like Germany. Like, quite literally, after World War II, we became more like Germany. We understood that air superiority is how you truly win wars. But unlike the Air Force, you know, which believes that bombing alone can win wars, it fucking can't. World War II is a prime example of that. But with the inclusion of the nuke, the U.S. really started experimenting with its nuclear capabilities, and I think, you know, as a country, you know, obviously, you know, when you have an ideology that the whole world does not follow, the only country that thinks that way, and you have countries that are completely against that ideology, i.e. communism and whatnot, obviously you want to be able to defend your own country. You know, you're going to want to be able to defend against foreign adversaries. And so, you know, I understand why the U.S. has to be powerful. A lot of countries depend on the U.S. A lot of countries need the U.S. The U.S.'s economic system has made other countries billions, trillions. You know, and the U.S. itself, in a lot of ways, revolutionized how the world worked. Because capitalism, people still barter. People don't know what some countries don't have actual currency, you know. Believe it or not, there are very few countries. Oh, what the fuck is going on here? My phone going off? Am I getting text messages? What's going on here? Why is my phone vibrating? I don't give a fuck about any of that. I don't keep up with Snapchat. I actually don't like Snapchat, believe it or not. But nah, man,
Spring mine spotted.
It's given up the lead.
The other thing is, this game literally released with absolutely no bundles or skins. I was kind of hoping there'd be maybe one or two.
You'll pay for this.
Hostile scout pulse in your AO.
Kind of hoping to get that ugly fucker. And there's no cool generic operators, man. Like,
Hostile RCXD in your AO.
I mean, seriously, like, there's like no
Enemy RCXD detected.
operators in this at all.
They're all over you. Have some goddamn pride.
I mean, kind of looking forward to just being the generic white guy in Desert Tan. You know, I mean, that's kind of sort of what I think about. You know, I think about just I think about this era. I just think about those operators that were just in Desert Tan or FDE or Flat Dark Earth. Yeah, everyone was wearing you know, Desert and Operation Desert Storm. You know, they were wearing those FDE. You know. Dear God. Yeah, but Brutus is an operator. I mean, me and some buddies I made. Oh, dude, who the hell operator is that? Whose operator is that? How do you get that gas mask skin? How do you get that? That's something I want. It looks better than a lot of this generic shit. But this is what I'm talking about. Look at this. There's like no generic character. Well, I guess there's this guy. He's pretty generic. But he's like wearing a fucking hoodie. Like, I don't want to be some character wearing a hoodie. This guy is like wearing a jacket. Where's like my generic? The only generic white operator is Frank Woods. Adler is not even Adler here. He's like some Metal Gear Solid character. And like there's no... I mean, Marshall. Yeah. But, I mean, but he's wearing like a whole jacket, gold watch. Like, he's not wearing tactical equipment, bro. And this dude's literally wearing like... Bro, this dude's like big pimpin' over here, bro. None of these characters, I could take any of them seriously. Maybe except for Weaver. And whoever the hell this guy is, Nazir. Which I don't want to be Nazir. It's just, it looks like shit. He's literally wearing a baseball cap. I don't want to play as that character. I want to play as some dude wearing straight up actual tactical equipment. None of these operators interest me. There is no generic default option. This guy on my right, yeah, Crimson 1. This guy, these guys here, these guys are what soldiers are supposed to look like. So yeah, no, there's no basic generic looking operators. You know, there's no good middle ground when it comes to operators. They all kind of look like shit. I'm sorry, but I don't vibe with that. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. But for those that might, I just gotta say why. I mean, it looks like shit. So the light stock. So yeah, we're cutting down some of our effective range.
They've taken the lead.
Taking a shot.
The lead is ours.
You know who the fuck. Eyes on enemy.
What are you doing to me? Are you trying to rape me?
And stay dead. Seriously.
Yo, he just tried to rape me. How gay. Yeah, aw, you bitch. Look at this shit, bro. We're in a desert. We're in a fucking desert, bro. Where's my basic desert outfit?
Sharpshooter threat removed.
Where are the generic operators?
Hey, cabron.
Yeah, there's like a shortage of operators and guns.
Here we go.
My only real question is there going to be a Black Ops 6 PlayStation controller? Is it?
Move up. Marksman is down.
That's for earlier.
Archangel's up.
But yeah, I am trying to get better at Cold War zombies because honestly, yeah, the zombies there kind of feels very similar to the zombies we got here. I like how we can now like tactically mount stuff. I don't know about you guys, but I actually do that. I actually.
Hostile shooter.
Alright, at least he's not trying to fucking rape me. I appreciate that. I appreciate that he's not doing this to me. like bro, that shit's gay. Ah, man.
Sharpshooter threat removed.
Hostile UAV established overhead.
Now, obviously, you know, Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, Modern Warfare 2 2022,
Move up. Marksman is down.
obviously has that shit where you have to unlock certain attachments and certain weapons. You have to actually use other attachments and weapons. Yeah, that shit's lame. But I must say, it wasn't impossible. Like, I got the full grind on that game, pretty much. I really want to actually go back to it because I really honestly kind of missed that game.
Tango frag. Smoked him.
Motherfucker. But yeah, there's some mentions of Raul and the Mendez here, and it'd be really cool, like I said earlier, if they were to release like a story DLC or something. Here's the other factor, right? So obviously Hudson and Mason aren't gonna be in this story, so there's a lack of characters. Yeah, Yeah, dude, you're trying to fucking do that, like, human shield bullshit, though. Meat shield! That used to be something that we used to joke about as kids. And bro, thinking about my, like, childhood, bro, being exposed to Call of Duty, I wasn't the only kid, obviously. When I played football, you know, all of us played Call of Duty. But we were like, imagine you could just grab your enemy and use a meat shield. Now it's obviously in the game. I can do that.
Hostile shooter. Clean kill. Sniper, take cover. Eyes on hostile long gun.
You're falling behind, Crimson. We're winning. Keep it that way.
Mover.
Cool. Enemy
Hostile
watch your
gun.
kilo inbound.
Hostile move. Contact. Watchdog helo.
Nice cool. Put your head down and secure the target.
Sniper, take cover. Enemy foot patrol.
Stand down, Crimson. We have what we came for.
So yeah, I've won a lot more rounds than I've lost. What do you call it? But no, guys, I'm actually considering buying a lot of guns. So I want to get the Beretta APX A1 Tactical, and I want to put a compensator, and potentially, obviously, well, actually, my goal is actually to put an actual suppressor on it. I want to shoot a suppressed handgun. I want to own one. So. Oh, I'm number 1. Okay, so, but anyway, unlocks at level 12. So actually this barrel here is really good. Increasing that bullet velocity in that pistol. Obviously increasing time to kill and effective range and all that stuff, and obviously accuracy. Those are things you want to improve with pistols. But anyway, quick draw. Grip. Speaking of Makarovs, I've been seeing some Russian Macs. That is definitely a handgun I want to pick up because one, it's historical. You know, obviously it's a common gun. It's used in a lot of movies and video games and whatnot. But the real big reason Makarovs get my attention as they do. I think I need a different stock, you know, obviously. Flinch resistant. I mean, you know, obviously, you know, I kind of want aiming accuracy and recoil reduction because I want to make that gun honestly perform really well at hitting shots in tight groups and being very controllable and having a high accuracy, especially in decent range, because, you know.
You're our HVT. Stay alert.
Alright, I'm the HVT this time. Alright, boys.
Damn it, we've lost the lead. Enemy sniper working. We've taken control. Enemy HVT is down. Enemy HVT on site. Take them out. Got a hostile. Target down. HVT under fire. Repeat. HVT under fire. We have the edge, but don't get cocky. This shit ain't over. Eyes on. Took out their HVT. Sharpshooter removed. Requesting recon above. Hostile HVT located. Our HVT has been eliminated. Protect our HVT.
We're running low on ammo.
5 kills. Getting loose.
No!
HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe. Got that sniper. Enemy HVT is down. Hostile UAV established overhead.
Holy hell.
Enemy HVT on site. Take them out. HVT under fire. Repeat. HVT under fire. They got our HVT. Sniper eliminated. Move.
Fucking hell.
Friendly HVT on site. Keep them safe. Hey, this ain't paintball.
Hey, this ain't paintball. I was just talking about that. Well, no, it's not about airsoft, but airsoft is real life Call of Duty, man. I shit you not, bro. It's a fun hobby. I just don't really keep up with it because now it's kind of weird. So I'd rather, I don't know, to me, the reason I say it's kind of weird, because I would actually rather buy the real guns than buy like plastic models. Okay, 3 rounds in that, so swap.
You've fallen behind.
Bitch! I don't like being the HVT. Well, actually I do. I like being able to put on plates, but man, you don't know that until... I want to get some Warzone in. I need to download Warzone, but I don't... Fucking hell, sorry guys. I don't want to for a number of reasons. Fucking hell. Because one, it takes up so much data, and whilst I can play the games I want to play, like Resident Evil, Silent Hill, that kind of stuff, I don't want to be playing a bunch of Call of Duty.
HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe.
Holy fuck.
HVT under fire. Repeat. HVT under fire. We got the lead. Now hold it. Friendly fire. The HVT is down. They got our HVT.
HVT for you guys is high value target. I'm sure 90% of you guys already know that.
Give me a bloody care package.
Friendly HVT on site. Keep them safe. HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe.
UAV standing by.
me.
Get a UAV on grid.
Headshot master.
HVT under fire. Repeat,
Payback
HVT
stings
under
like a mother,
fire.
huh?
We took out their HVT. Enemy HVT on site. Take them out. Our HVT has been eliminated. Eyes on enemy. Enemy HVT is down. Enemy UAV inbound.
Got spot.
Protect our HVT. Hostile HVT located. HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe.
Fucking hell.
Perfect execution. The Pantheon's probably pissing themselves right now.
Pretty close play. Fuck, I had a few good plays in that match. Okay. Okay. Obviously no AK-47, but AK-74s. Alright, there's me, #1 place. Let's get it going. Holy hell. Unlocking a whole bunch of bullshit too. Bada bing, bada bang. I'm unlocking quite a few trophies while I'm at it as well. Achievements, I mean, rather. I don't know. Let's go with that. I like that. Let's see what else we unlocked. It's been a little while since I've looked. The balance stock's what I want to get because obviously it's a good setup. Recoil springs fucking based. That will tighten up those shot groups. And this gun has like no it's an AR-15 style gun, so not a lot of recoil. Well, in real life it's actually because the buffer tube spring absorbs recoil. I think the coolest gun I've ever shot in real life in terms of mitigation of recoil is, I have to say, the Chris Vector recoil mitigation system is fucking based. Yeah, it's actual peak performance in PDW. Let's see. What level is this? Level 10? Okay. I don't... Hold on, guys. I gotta take this call. The Brotherhood's calling.
Team deathmatch. Eliminate the enemy. We've taken the lead. Stay on task.
Alright, my chat can hear you guys now. So I unmuted my mic, because I gotta talk to chat or whatever. No one's really commenting, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, no, Black Ops 6, yeah, to me, like, this game's campaign was kind of trash. And right now, I mean, I'm kicking ass into multiplayer and shit, but I don't know, it's not the same. Black Ops 1 was my favorite. Black Ops 2 was a perfect sequel. I don't think it was as perfect as Black Ops 1, but it was good. BO3 was mid. BO4 sucked. Black Ops Cold War was great. This game is, well, it's good, but it's not great. And it's not bad either. It's somewhere in between. So that's sort of my opinions. Obviously, as you know, Steven, when we chat, this guy on the fucking phone, this is my brother Steven, and we grew up playing Call of Duty. In fact, this guy right here on the phone is the guy that got me into Black Ops Zombies, because you know, when I was real little, right, Me and Steven used to play so much Black Ops.
Yeah, no, you're like on par. I agree with your opinion wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4 garbage.
Yeah, Black Ops 4 didn't even have a campaign, and it you know.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your opinions, Connor?
I'll stay with that. Kane requesting UAV.
The reason I liked Black Ops 1 so much is it was iconic, dude. The graphics, broski, like they were peak graphics at the time. They still look good to this day. Zombies was fucking based, you know, like it was back when zombies was actually zombies, right? These later Call of Duties, zombies has all these fucking demons from different universes and shit. Like Call of Duty's become a mess. I mean, literally, you can play as Snoop Dogg in these later Call of Duties and shit, bro. Like, I don't want to play as rappers. I want to play as soldiers. I don't want to play as horror movie killers. I want to play as operators. You know, I want to play as soldiers.
Hope you enjoy it while it lasts.
They went to go fucking rescue Woods out of that cargo container. Dead bodies and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking the whole ship exploded and you had to dive into the water and shit. Like, the homie was struck within that motherfucker.
You can't kill me. Yeah, Woods was badass, man. Remember he pulled the pin to the grenade and threw Kravchenko off the side of that railing and they were supposed to both die? Then they brought Woods back because he was too badass. Even when Woods was in a wheelchair in Black Ops 2, he straight up told Harper, "Give me a soda, none of that diet crap." I mean, bro, Woods was a badass, man. I feel like the type of friendship me and Steven have, I feel like I'm Mason and he's definitely Woods.
Bringing in recon.
And I feel like, because obviously it wouldn't be the perfect trio if we did not include Hudson, so I guess Connor would be Hudson.
Damn, he's like, I guess he would be Hudson.
I would say Bowman, but Bowman dies, bro.
Yeah, Connor doesn't deserve to die, so he is Hudson.
Yeah, because there's not a, well, I say I guess because there's really not another character as memorable as, you know what I mean? Because they all end up dying, really. Which kind of sucks. And the only one left is Woods. But no, man, Black Ops 6 had multiple endings, and, you know, ultimately speaking, though, I will say this. The thing I loved about the original Black Ops is the amount of balls that game had. I mean, literally, you could play as, you could play as Richard Nixon, Fidel Castro, John F. Kennedy, and Robert McNamara in Zombies. You're fighting zombies in the Pentagon. And you can hear JFK making fun of zombies and shooting them with a ray gun. Hey, bro, that never happens, bro. Call of Duty's never been that ballsy. And, you know, I feel like Call of Duty's been real sensitive with the political SJW shit. That they've really lost what made them a core experience, because the older Modern Warfare's, Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3 on the PS3, like the OG Modern Warfare's, were badass games. They weren't about politics, they weren't about this and that, it was just Call of Duty being its own thing, and I feel like
They were already dead. Good job.
Red flag brings in mission success.
Top tier 2. Rust is forever in the back of my mind.
yeah, Rust was a badass map, Shipment was chaotic. Another great map, I think, from Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, the OG Modern Warfare game. I think Backlot was just one of those great maps. You know, another one that comes to mind is Resistance on Modern Warfare 3. You know, like those were the maps that.
The one that everyone knows, but it's just like that is the one map that is just like fire though.
You know, and then Hard Hat was a fun map at that construction site. Remember trying to hit trick shots and throwing tomahawks across the map? Like Call of Duty just isn't the same as it used to be, and it never will be that peak pinnacle of Call of Duty. But those were back in the days.
The next one that you make, it needs to be like Call of Duty 2.5, like going on to like 1 and 2, like I was saying.
Yeah, I agree. You know what made Call of Duty like toxic is like the fact that everyone was like, oh, what's gonna be new? What can we add into it that makes it better? And so it's like now it's kind of like what Sully was saying. It's fucking you're playing as rappers. You have fucking amp something in there. You know what I mean? Like you need to add different elements that aren't too far-fetched. Like that game was based off of realism, you know what I mean?
The third one, it pissed me off. I was hoping it was going to be like the second and first one. And then the fourth one, I'm expecting them to go back, like, you know what I mean? Every one they made after the second one, trash.
Well, what I missed was Spec Ops, because it was like you could play it with a buddy, but they were like missions. Now, the only thing that back in the day you could really pull some crazy shit was like with Zombies, right? Because Zombies was a badass mode. Yeah, you know, because you gotta think, man.
You can continue, but completely off topic. I made chocolate chip pancakes from scratch with no mix, and I eyeballed all the ingredients, and it's fucking fire.
You eyeballed it without the scale.
Yeah, I eyeballed it without the fucking measuring cups and shit. But yeah, continue.
You know, so Zombies was like a huge thing, but it was World at War, right? So Zombies was difficult, it was hard, it was scary. You know, it was unsettling. Now Zombies is literally just explosions. I'm seeing purple and green and all kinds of strange colors coming out of the zombies and shit from these weird wonder weapons, and it's not the same experience as it used to be. And I think the thing was, back in the day, Zombies maps were really cool. Ascension was badass. Kino der Toten was badass. Now, Shangri-La, a lot of people didn't like it because it was difficult, but it was a beautiful map. I love the... Well, they had the napalm zombies and the screamers, like, they were innovating zombies. You know, remember Call of the Dead had George A. Romero, the godfather of zombies. He's the man that made zombies. He made Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, Land of the Dead.
That was our first DLC Zombies map that we played.
Yep, that's the first one we played. The first map that ever came out, DLC for BO1, was Ascension. And we can all admit, Ascension was fucking badass. A Soviet missile base. Which, by the way, you go to that in both multiplayer and campaign. In multiplayer, the map is called Launch. And campaign, it's that mission that JFK sends you on after the Vorkuta escape, right?
Say that again?
So it was the mission right after the Vorkuta escape, right? When Mason gets back to the States, when he escapes from Russia. And he meets the president in the Pentagon. The mission that JFK sends Woods, Bowman, and Weaver, the mission he sends them on is the mission that basically takes you to Ascension. And it's where he shoots down a Soviet ICBM, or Intercontinental Ballistic Missile. If you played the campaign thoroughly, like, I mean, I've beaten the BO1 campaign 20 times. It's my favorite. Call of Duty in Vietnam would be badass. the only issue I see with it would be like what would the story be about? You know, like obviously it would be in Vietnam, but like what would the mission be? Would we be the Marine Corps and battle in the Battle of Way City and fight Ho Chi Minh, or would it be the CIA and all their crazy experiments that they were doing to the NVA, or would it be a deeper?
Enemy RCXD detected.
Like how they
Protect our
put people
HVT.
with like the traps and shit up and in there. Like, I'm granted it'd probably be a little bit of everything we're talking about, but
Using lock-in
I
just.
think that knowing like Call of Duty, they might put some
We took out their
niche in
HVT.
there, like making Agent
HVT is
some
taking
sort of
fire. Keep the
mutation
package
towards
safe.
the people because the shit that they ate.
Eyes on enemy RCXD established overhead. Enemy HVT on site. Take them out.
Yeah, far-fetched is something, but can you imagine like zombies in Vietnam, zombies in the jungle?
HVT under fire. Repeat.
No, but
HVT
you
under
know,
fire.
obviously. So let's talk about Vietnam, right? So we'll talk about the weapons and technology, right? So that's the first thing you gotta define, because you gotta translate, you know, score streaks. So you got your, you know, so your airstrikes would be from F4 Phantom 2s. Your spy plane would be the U-2 spy plane, right? Because that was a spy plane. Huh?
Enemy PID.
Yep, they mortar strikes carry over. Flamethrowers, we were still using flamethrowers, so that could be a score streak, because that's been a score streak in other Call of Duties.
HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe.
Dogs, yeah, attack dogs. Well, actually, I don't think so. No.
My grandfather, he trained German.
Yeah, but I think those units were like for security forces. Like they would obviously check for drugs and like explosive devices on like army bases and stuff. I don't think they were in active combat. But obviously chopper gunner, the Bell UH-1, obviously. Weapons, M16, the XM4 was an actual weapon. They called it the Commando in the first Black Ops, but the XM4 was like a, you know, it was a weapon used by SOG, Mac v SOG. Obviously, you know, we had the Patton tank. We were still using tanks quite often in Vietnam. You know. The other factor, the biggest factor, right? Because we go to Apocalypse Now. You know, if you've ever watched that movie, the the PBR boat, those patrol boats going through the rivers of Vietnam, they have to have a good PBR mission, and they have to blare "Fortunate Son." I don't care. I want to hear "Fortunate Son" in 50 different missions. I mean, it's not Vietnam unless you have "Fortunate Son" in it. I absolutely refuse. But you know, all those 60s musics that was just so iconic. But weapons, I feel like obviously, you know, it'd be a bit more old school. Weapon variety would be not really there, because I mean, obviously, you know, AK-47s, that kind of stuff, Macrobs, World War II stuff, because the Vietnamese were using everything they could find. So. Obviously, some iconic weapons throughout history would be there, so that's cool. That's a plus. Campaign has multiple different avenues you can take. I feel like, so you guys ever played Call of Duty World War II? Back in the day? So, that game, people hated that game. I loved that game. I actually liked World War II. I think they should just do it like that. Call of Duty, and be it.
Alright, eyes up. You're the HVT.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Vietnam is an iconic set piece, and obviously there should be a mission where, you know, you're doing a air assault. There should be a mission where you get captured and play Russian roulette. I mean, So, so the issue with that is the only issue with that is time, because you see World War II from 1941 to 1945, I believe, is when the U.S. was involved. So then you have to do. So actually, in Black Ops 1, they kind of explained how Woods met Mason. They were part of the same MACV-SOG division in Vietnam. So Woods and Mason fought in Vietnam.
I mean, this would all kind of like intertwine together in a way.
It does it does because it already does. Like Black Ops 1, like if you go back to Black Ops 1, it takes place in the 70s and 60s. So that is Vietnam era. So Woods to go back to there, I think it should be detached from Black Ops and just focus itself exclusively on Vietnam.
Taking Alpha.
You know, because the thing is, obviously, you know, you have rifles like the M14, M16, you know, which are going to be very popular rifles to use. But you know, they had some cool snipers back then too.
Locked down.
Snipers may wear diapers, but we get all the ladies,
Yeah, I think that was like the first iteration of the M40. It was in Vietnam, I believe. The original M40. I might be mistaken on that. But I think it would just be a cool campaign if it was just done like every other Vietnam War movie, right? Imagine you start off in basic training, right? It's like some Full Metal Jacket type shit.
Enemy is down.
Where you meet characters, and then when you end up deploying into war, obviously you get assigned different platoons, and as you're going through Vietnam, you end up encountering some people you went to basic training with, and so when they die, those are characters that you met with, interacted with, trained with, and so when they die, it has kind of an impact. Like different decision making and whatnot. Yeah. I mean, I feel like, because Vietnam is just such an iconic war, it really is. Like, it is a defining point in American history. You know, obviously a main character that's not Woods or Mason, you know, could be more or less just more relatable, you know, because Woods and Mason are elite soldiers. You know, if we just pick some random kid, right, from the Midwest, just fucking graduated high school, gets drafted into the war, it's more relatable, right?
We lost B. Taking B.
And yeah, they well, it's not really shown when they meet, but it's established that they obviously served together in Vietnam when they worked for SOG. And they both became CIA operatives, obviously because of SOG. Do you know what MACV-SOG stands for?
Location secure.
So it stands for Military Assistance Command Vietnam Studies and Observations Group. So they were doing various black operations that were off the books, like for instance MK Ultra experimentation, which is a form of mind control, by using a military-graded LSD to cause hallucinogenic, mind-altering effects, and they would put that in the water supply. They would also, they had Operation Wandering Soul, where they would basically record creepy audios and play it in the woods with speakers. And because the Vietnamese people were so superstitious about spirits and shit, it would creep them out. And yeah, They would also They would also sabotage enemy supply depots to have, you know, explosive bullets so that when they get fired, the guns explode. Yeah, they did all kinds of crazy shit. Obviously, you know, they did deep reconnaissance missions, yeah, that kind of stuff. So, Black Ops, right? SOG is an actual team you can play as in multiplayer, and it's the division that they worked for in the story mode. After Vietnam, when SOG got disbanded, SOG became the first SOCOM, right? And so the thing is, after that Vietnam section of Black Ops 1, obviously they're working for the CIA in the Cold War. And so their involvement is to find Nova 6, a nerve gas developed by Germans in World War II. The actual story of Black Ops 1 is fully explained. Like, there is an actually good story that is narratively capable of being followed. It makes sense. Now, Black Ops 2, obviously it expands on it. Black Ops 3 is not even related to Black Ops 1 or 2.
Losing Bravo.
You know, I think that, truth be told, really, yeah. I mean, I've actually played almost every Call of Duty game, and I've played them very extensively. My Call of Duty knowledge is up there, man.
Hostile UAV established.
You know, and so, but then, you know, it's just as a fan, I hate seeing my franchise, I hate seeing the thing I love the most get just fucking, you know, I hate it being shit. You know, this is something I'm passionate about. You know, as you guys can tell, you know, obviously I recite the Black Ops story like you know, like it was a history fucking thing, you know, from high school. But the truth is, man, I know not everyone's like me. Not everyone really cares about the story. It's more or less, a lot of people, it's about the multiplayer. And for me, it's really just about everything, the complete package, the side mode, multiplayer, and campaign. They're the three core fundamentals that make a good Call of Duty a good Call of Duty. And when there's less maps, those maps are trash. There's not a lot of weapons. Campaign's not good. You know, it really just becomes about selling operator skins and bundles. And it just becomes about money, and it loses all the substance that made this franchise so great, so revered, so great that it was able to spawn off so many sequels and so many other Call of Duties. Like, we never got a Call of Duty Ghost 2, we never got, you know, obviously, we've had, I can list off the Call of Duties we've had, right? Obviously there's Call of Duty 1, 2, and 3 on like the PS2, you know. And the thing is, then you had Call of Duty Finest Hour, and you also had Call of Duty...
Finest Hour is actually pretty fire. I used to have that.
Yeah, and so, obviously moving from that, you had Call of Duty Road to Victory. Now, then of course, obviously you get Call of Duty 4, which is Modern Warfare. After Modern Warfare was World at War, after World at War was Modern Warfare 2. After Modern Warfare 2, in 2010, we got Black Ops 1. After Black Ops 1, MW3. That ends the original trilogy of the Modern Warfare verse. And then Black Ops 2 gets released, and then after Black Ops 2, we get Call of Duty Ghost. After Call of Duty Ghost, we get Advanced Warfare. After Advanced Warfare, we get one of the worst Call of Duties ever. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Taking B.
After Advanced Warfare, after Advanced Warfare, we get Infinite Warfare, which is even worse.
Losing A.
After Infinite Warfare, we get Call of Duty World War II,
Lost A.
which was not well received for whatever reason. After World War II.
Taking A.
Well, no, actually I'm wrong. I am actually wrong. Hold on. Because after After Call of Duty,
Alpha secure.
after Advanced Warfare, we get Black Ops 3. After Black Ops 3, we get Infinite Warfare. After Infinite Warfare, I think we get, yeah, I think we get Black Ops 4. And then obviously after Black Ops 4, I think we get, or somewhere in that timeline we get Call of Duty World War II after Advanced Warfare. Not Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, I think. Or no, I think it's actually after, yeah. No, I don't know. Somewhere along the line we get World War II, I think in like 2017, I think. Or somewhere around there. And long story short, next thing you know, 2019 we get the Modern Warfare 2019, which is a really good game. Then after that we get Call of Duty Cold War. After Call of Duty Cold War we get whatchamacallit. After Cold War we get Vanguard. After Vanguard we get Modern Warfare 2 2022. And then the next year we get Modern Warfare 3, which kind of sucked because it was like a DLC, and now we're at Black Ops 6. That is every Call of Duty released ever. The only one I did not mention was Black Ops Declassified because it was a PSP exclusive, or PS Vita exclusive. And it tackles the events that happened between Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, but you're not playing as main characters. Alright, man, that's all the Call of Duties. I literally just listed off all the Call of Duties.
Your tactics aren't working. Enemy scout post detected.
Yeah, I know, man. It's crazy. I know what I'm talking about, right? It's fucking wild. Who would have ever thought, right? I mean, holy fuck, man. Who would have known?
Taking Alpha. The CIA against a handful of goddamn criminals. This is the best you can do.
Yeah, I'm even more on point when I can tell you literally how movement has changed.
Get a UAV in the air.
Call of Duty 2 gave us the ability to sprint. Call of Duty 3 gave us the ability to crouch and shoot and move at the same time. Just play. Actually, the slide was not introduced till Call of Duty Ghost. Advanced Warfare brought us the advanced movement, which was basically where we could use jetpacks and thrust and all that shit, and wall running, which is all the craze for a little while. And to be honest with you guys, I remember everything when it comes down to that. Call of Duty Ghost had Extinction, and Call of Duty Ghost is what gave us the ability to slide. Black Ops 3 gave us the ability to shoot guns underwater and engage in longer wall runs and be able to shoot while wall running. So Black Ops 3 had some of the best advanced movement. Infinite Warfare improved that movement system by making it more crisp and smooth, and obviously they enhanced the zero-G effects and all that space warfare bullshit that Infinite Warfare was. Granted, I actually, out of all the Call of Duties, I've actually never played Vanguard. It's the only Call of Duty I've never played. And actually, to add to that, I've not played Modern Warfare 3 that was released last year. You know, in the new Modern Warfare universe. I've not played it because I just haven't got around to it. It takes up a lot of data. My PS4 Pro was running out of data, and I just wasn't really about it because it was a $60 DLC that wasn't even the same campaign length as Modern Warfare 2. It felt like dog shit, and a lot of people were pissed.
Team deathmatch.
And I don't blame them.
Destroy the enemy.
They made Makarov retarded. Like, Makarov isn't even a likable villain. He's like one of the most iconic Modern Warfare villains, and they screwed him up. They screwed that up. They killed Soap in a retarded way. they, you know, I mean, it was just a disaster. They developed that game in a year. It took them 3 years to develop Black Ops 6, and I beat this campaign in literally a day. And I don't count, it took me 3 days to beat this campaign. But, you know, with me working all these 12s and double shifts, I only played this game for maybe 2 or 3 hours at a time. I breezed through this whole story. Yeah, but it took them 3 years to develop this game. I was expecting more. Dude, there's not even a Beretta M9 in this game, and it takks place during the Gulf War. You guys realize, right? We replaced the M1911 as our standard service pistol in 1985 with the Beretta M9. This game takes place in 1991. This was the Beretta M9 was a standard issue military weapon for the U.S. across every branch: Air Force, Navy, Marines, Army. Why isn't it in this game? It's because Treyarch's autistic. Sorry, guys. Sorry, stream. But no, Treyarch's fucking stupid. They don't care. You know what the Beretta M9 is? It's the Beretta 92FS for the military. Literally my favorite gun. That should be in this game by all accounts. And it's not. And it pisses me off that it's not in this game. There are literally 4 handguns. There's not even a revolver in this game. It's a Black Ops game. Black Ops always have revolvers. Modern Warfare didn't really have a lot of revolvers, but I mean, obviously, Modern Warfare 2 introduced the 44 Magnum, which is powerful, and they still kept the Desert Eagle. And why isn't the Desert Eagle in this? Literally, there's a 22 pistol that's suppressed. Cool, it's a 22. You know how effective a 22 is?
Very shittily effective.
Yeah, it has just enough power to kill a squirrel. Like, literally, it's fucking stupid. Alright, it's fucking stupid. I get it, it's super quiet, right? Because it's not a big bullet, it's super quiet, it's easily suppressible. Okay, covert ops, I get it, an assassin's weapon, right? Because it's not about, you know, oh, how much stopping power do I have? If you put the gun to someone's head, it's gonna penetrate the skull. You know, especially in close range. So I get it. Okay, an assassin's pistol, right? Something Mafia uses, right? Cool. Awesome. Great. Cool. What else do we have? ps5. Okay. Great gun. Awesome. But guess what? You know how many people use the ps45 at this point in time? Fucking SOCOM. SOCOM and a few CIA people. It was not a standard issue pistol. You had to be a specialized MOS to get that gun. It was literally designed for covert operations. Alright, we're the Black Ops. We're the CIA. Alright, cool. I get it. Nice. Awesome. Cool. But everyone else, what do they get? A Makarov? It's not even a Russian. It's not even an American gun. It's a Russian weapon. What else do they give us? A full auto Makarov. Literally, they give us 2 of the same fucking gun. One's semi-auto, one's full auto. Autism. I don't get it, man. You guys realize, right? There's not even a Scar 17 in this game. Hell, there's not even an AK-47 in this game. There's an AK-74, but it's not the same thing. The difference between the AK-74 and the AK-47, one's calibrated in 7.62 by 39mm, the other is calibrated in 5.45. Look it up. It's actually the best round to ever have any gun in. 5.45 is a badass round, dude. The AK-74.
We're winning. Keep it that way.
No, it's full size. You're thinking about the AK-74U, which stands for underfolder. Yeah, the AK-74U was designed for Russian paratroopers. It was meant to be small, compact, not taking up a lot of space, able to be used in vehicles. It was more compact. The big difference between the AK-74U, or the underfolding model, and the standard model, it's kind of the difference between an MP5 and an MP5K. Shorter barrel and shorter recoil gas system. Or shorter gas system, right? Because the shorter the barrel, the shorter the gas takes to travel from where it travels from the escape hole back to where it reciprocates from the bolt for the action to cycle.
Give them a nudge.
And because it's smaller, other components have to be smaller, so.
You're falling behind, Crimson.
I don't know. I'm a weapons nerd. I don't expect everyone in the Call of Duty community to have the knowledge that I have. So I get it, but seriously, the AK-47, why isn't it in this game? There's not even an Uzi in this game.
Stay on task. They never stood a chance. Proceed to extract, Crimson.
There's no FNFAL. There's not even a Barrett 50, dude, and this is the Gulf War, dude. You know how many times they used the Barrett 50 cal to clear fucking minefields? That's what it was for. It wasn't used to shoot personnel, but it's Call of Duty, goddammit. Where's my Barrett 50? Where's my semi-auto magazine-fed 50 caliber sniper rifle for no reason so I can spam it in someone's face? It's Call of Duty, right? That's Call of Duty at its finest. Some really gank, yank, dank, fucking retarded, rank, dank, stank bullshit. It's not here. Laziness. Laziness.
Man. So how is the multiplayer on Black Ops 6 though?
Honestly, you got people doing some max pain. You got people doing some max pain bullshit. Dolphin diving backwards and shooting and doing all this crazy shit, man. Yeah, Omni movement. You can dolphin dive backwards now.
Oh wow. You say that it reminds me of Ridiculousness. The Scorpion? Right. Okay. What guns do they have in VO6 that are in the other games? Are they similar?
They have the M4, which you can make it look like an M16, the Gen 2 version. I'd have to show you, but they have this gun. Okay, you ready to hear this bullshit? You can look this up, guys. I shit you not. It looks like something Homer Simpson designed. It's called the Jackal PDW, I think, and it literally is an AK and an Uzi put together. It looks so retarded, dude. I hate the way it looks.
Keep your team's HVT alive and hunt the enemy down.
It's an AK with a fucking Uzi mag, and an Uzi handle. It has no stock. It literally, bro. It looks like a gun had Down syndrome. Nah, dude, it looks way worse than that, bro. Dude, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Like, it's real bad. When it comes to guns, I mean, I like all kinds of goofy looking guns, but it's bad.
No medals for second place. Crush those dirtbags.
If someone were to try to give me that gun for free, I'd rather kill myself. That's how bad it is. It's bad.
Keep them safe. Hostile RCXD in your AO. Damn it, we lost the lead. Nice. We're pulling ahead. HVT under fire. Repeat. HVT under fire. Come on, you're losing this fight. They got our HVT. You're our HVT. Stay alert.
I'm the HVT now. What the hell? I don't want to be the high value target. everyone's trying to kill me. They're trying to That's crazy. You know what you can do in this game? You can actually use a person as a human shield, and if you put them in the corner, it looks like you're like raping them. So yeah, you can diddy somebody in this game. Did Diddy do it? Diddy did do it. Damn it, what did it Diddy do? As an operator? The diddler. The finishing move with some baby oil. The diddler. The night glider. I'm done. I'm done. The night glider. No, I'm done. He doesn't walk. He glides like a lizard on ice. That's crazy. That's wild. But wait, there's more. Oh, he's a fudge packer too? Jeez. Hey, here's the real question, guys. Do you think it's true that Justin Bieber got diddied?
Yes, of course.
Most definitely. That's wild, bro. Remember how, like, it was Steven, remember how all the girls in, like, elementary school were so into Justin Bieber? Remember? But little did they know he was getting diddied. That's fucked.
HVT under fire. Repeat, HVT under fire.
Justin, you're not in Canada anymore. So bro, he got fucking. So like, is P Diddy like the new Michael Jackson now?
All right, eyes up. You're the HVT.
He's worse. Yeah, his music sucked. Michael Jackson at least had a few good songs.
Hostile HVT located.
And when I mean a few, I mean a fair good amount of songs that were actually pretty good.
So you never answered the question.
Remember me?
I think he did. Why are we even talking about this? The conversations I have with my homies are fucking wild.
Friendly HVT on site. Keep them safe. HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe. They got our HVT.
Pay the highest.
Hey,
Army's free months.
tunnels leading from Diddy's house going over to Michael Jackson's and Ellen DeGeneres' house.
Protect our HVT. Enemy HVT is down.
And then, given the allegations...
Hostile UAV established overhead.
Michael Jackson, because I mean, at first, I was all for, like, what Michael Jackson was standing for, you know what I'm saying? Like, with how he was putting that shit, but, like, with the tunnels underneath the house and shit, I'm like,
Human trafficking, bro. There was something going on, bro.
Epstein shit.
Epstein shit. You know what's crazy? Hey, do any of you fuckers have a $20 bill?
Yes, I'm on me right now.
So look at that $20 bill, and then look at a picture of Epstein. He looks just like fucking Andrew Jackson.
I've seen that.
Yeah, bro. It's fucking wild, bro. Ah, man. You know, I know a lot of people might have some shit to say about how I customized this gun, but I'll say this. I literally wanted it to look like this. I wanted it to look like just some generic M4. And this is fucking, look at that grip. Bro, why is that even an option, bro? This looks like something a toddler can hold, bro. What the fuck? I don't like that. That don't look right. Yeah, that looks normal. At first I was like, it's alright, but it's just too small. It's like it was intended for a child to hold. It's not okay. Compensator for that vertical recoil. This gun's just fine. Should I do it like this? No. Absolutely not. Alright, there we go. So anyway, gentlemen, I got some cool news for you guys.
What's that?
So my boss, I go to work tomorrow. I haven't had a day off this entire month, basically. But my boss and I were talking, and it turns out they've actually considered me for an armed position. So you know what that means, right?
You'll actually be carrying live firearms with your security job.
Well, not only that, but they issue me a ballistic vest, and I have a special radio. And they issue me a company gun, so I don't even have to carry my own gun, which they also issue me a holster, and I also get access to their training facility.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah. But also I get a massive $3 raise, which is much deserved because I've been working at both sites. I've been doing 12s, I've been doing doubles, I haven't had days off. I've covered for people. Hell, I've even volunteered extra shifts. I've even trained people. And I haven't even been there 90 days yet.
That's what's up, bro.
And usually you have to stay there for about a year before they consider you for an armed position, and they're considering me for one, and I'm only been there 90 days.
You gotta keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
We're losing Alpha.
Literally.
Taking B.
Assist me on this OBJ.
And I don't think I'm doing too bad, guys. Like I'm literally, I have my own apartment. You know, I'll be making more money. You know, I really can't complain, dude. And honestly, guys, I'm glad I have friends like you guys that are there for me, man. That, you know, aren't going to criticize me.
You thought this was over?
Facts. Your mindset and perspective is everything, Sully.
I was real depressed the other day, but man, dude, since they told me that my actual work is paying off, I feel like I'm actually doing something, and my work isn't just benefiting the company, it's also benefiting me. You know, considering I've gotten I was able to buy a ps5. I bought a brand new game the day it came out, twice now. You know, like, I'm doing shit I never thought I would be capable of doing, you know. I'm doing it all on my own. And I'm proud of myself, man.
We're losing Charlie.
And for once in my life, I'm actually proud of myself. I don't mean, like, obviously when I got my first car, I was proud of myself, you know. I was proud that that was my car. I was proud that I was taking care of it, and I was proud that, you know, I kept it clean. And, you know, I was just really proud of myself because I felt like a man, right? I have my own vehicle. If I want to go places, I can take myself places, you know what I mean? But I think when everyone gets their first car, I think they get proud of themselves. But this is different. Like, this is just me proud of going to work. And that just does not happen for me.
Zone A secure.
So,
Taking C.
yeah, staying positive has been a huge part of that.
Losing A. We're losing Alpha. Enemy UAV inbound.
So anyway, what have you guys been up to?
Losing Bravo.
As far as like work and stuff
Knocking down
goes.
Charlie.
So, I made progress.
We lost B.
process.
Losing A.
So, yeah. I'll be making 18.50 an hour to get their 6:30. Fucking work.
Lockdown.
Or get back over to the house at like 5:30. So, yeah. I mean,
Securing Charlie.
do
Bravo
that
locked.
for a little bit and then trying to get on with Job Corps before I turn 24.
Securing C.
Just see what all works out because I'm going to save up for a vehicle.
Charlie secured.
See what I can do.
Hostile UAV established overhead. They're taking C. Lost
Hostile
C.
moving. We have to take this objective.
Bravo zone secured.
So when I go for my company, I'm gonna qualify for using shotgun and rifle as well. Not that I'll be issued a company rifle and shotgun, but you can qualify for it, and they provide the weapons to qualify
Starting
for.
capture.
But I can provide my own if necessary.
All locations secured.
And
Hold
so I'm
your
going to be
position.
bringing my Beretta. It doesn't cost me anything to use the
We're losing
range,
Charlie.
and the range is pretty good, training-wise. My goal is to outgun everybody. Like I am going to be
Hostile
trained
counter
up,
UAV
bro.
established above.
I will be taking place in every competition that they offer. I'm going to be competitive but friendly. And I'm going to actually support my peers and push them to be better at doing what they want to do.
Losing Bravo.
Not by pushing them in any type of way, but obviously by participating and being encouraging. And I feel like that's what's necessary for a team.
I'm on
Locking
it.
down Charlie.
Sharpshooter threat removed.
Securing Charlie.
Hostile
Losing B.
assault pack destroyed.
All objectives locked down. Hold the enemy back. Losing Bravo. Lost C. We're losing Alpha. Losing B.
Climbing center.
Lost B.
Hostile neutralized.
Securing C. Taking C. Securing B. B secured. Losing A.
Hope you enjoyed it while it lasted.
Locking down Charlie. Losing Bravo.
Okay, to top.
Losing B. Enemy UAV inbound. We're losing Alpha. We've lost Alpha.
Enemy resupply disrupt smoke.
Securing
Capture
Alpha.
gas inbound.
Taking C.
You know what's really crazy, Steven? On this PlayStation, you can go back to the PS2 greatest hits thing, bullshit, whatever. You can actually play Time Splitters.
They're taking C.
Sniper's dead. You can come out now.
That is actually pretty dope, though.
I feel like Obi-Wan Kenobi when I tell people about Time Splitters. That's a game I've not heard in a long time. Huh?
Wait, Connor, you know about
Securing
Time
Zone A.
Crimson, on this OBJ.
Star Wars? I thought you knew about Time Splitters. I'm like, boy, what?
We're losing Charlie.
It's a PS2 game.
Losing B.
It's an Xbox 1 and 2, like original Xbox.
Yeah. When I say PS2, I'm referring to that era. So yeah, original Xbox, PS2. I think the original may have also been on the Dreamcast. I'm not. Don't quote me on that. No, it couldn't have been.
Taking Alpha.
Dreamcast was in the PS1 era.
Losing Bravo.
Dreamcast was gangster.
We're ahead, but stay alert. Marshall's people are no fool.
Yep.
Taking
Securing
the
Alpha.
objective. Watch my 6.
They're taking C.
Guys, remember Jack and Daxter? I think everyone does.
Losing B. Taking A.
I know I got a lot of PS2 games, man.
Dispatching team to mop up survivors.
Good fight, Crimson. Mission success.
Like, I know when you guys hung out at my house, you guys seen the amount of games I have, right?
Sending a Semtex.
I have a shitload of video games.
Lockdown, no sweat.
Cool. I can now use the USP-45. So you guys might be kind of surprised to hear this, but I'm actually going to be buying an Xbox. Yeah, I bet you guys thought you never was going to hear me ever say that.
That did just kind of throw me for a loop, I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah. So the reason I want to do an Xbox is because of backwards compatibility. I want to play older Xbox games like Halo and shit like that. I want to play all the Halo games, and I want to play the Gears of War games, and
You can play all the games that you never were able to play, such as like Munch's Odyssey and like the fucking how did I just die? Anyway, but like and fuck all the Oddworld games, dude. The
Oddworld was a PlayStation franchise. Oddworld 3 was an Xbox One exclusive, though, but it started off as a PS1 franchise.
Stranger's Wrath and Munch's Odyssey, both of those were Xbox only games. In like that series. Like, yeah, Oddworld with like Abe and shit, how it started off was PlayStation. But like the series that followed after that was Xbox only.
Yeah, which I hated that it did that. But you guys have to admit, though, PlayStation did have the better
CIA,
exclusives.
you're cleared hot. Work your plan.
I mean, historically speaking, we had, what was it? Twisted Metal, I believe, was PlayStation exclusive.
Twisted Metal was shit.
Twisted Metal was awesome. Uncharted. I can't remember if God of War was PlayStation exclusive or not.
Wow, that's too many.
But I know for sure, right, we had Uncharted and The Last of Us. And I don't know if you remember this, but Haze was a PlayStation exclusive game, but there was only one of them. It's kind of ass. It never got a sequel release, but it would advertise itself as the Halo killer, and it just did not do that. failed, but it was really fucking cool.
Hostile RCXD in your AO.
Actually, a pretty base game.
Sharpshooter threat removed.
Enemy scout pod detected.
But yeah, no, I was kind of curious as to how Xbox, you know, plays, and I really missed out on a lot of games on the Xbox, and so to experience a lot of backward compatible games, and obviously with backwards compatibility, I could play Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. So it gives me another platform to play the games that I love from a different perspective, from a different lens, from a different era. So that's the only reason I'm getting an Xbox, but I'm not buying a bunch of Xboxes. I'm just buying the brand new one that you can play all the old games on. Because believe it or not, Steven, I'm actually, the way I'm gonna set up my life, or not my life, but my apartment. Yeah, I guess you call it my life. There's gonna be a TV in my bedroom, and I have 2 TVs in my living room. So, in my living room, I'm just gonna have, you know, the Xbox and the PS4 Pro, and in my bedroom, I'm just gonna have my regular PlayStation 4. But I still have my PS2 and PS3 in my living room as well. That's a lot of consoles for one guy. I have a lot of entertainment. If I wanted, I could play literally. The coolest part is, obviously, you know, I just get a PC, then you can play everything. Well, I don't like PCs, man. I just don't care, you know. The biggest difference that me and Chase have is, you know, Chase sees things the PC way of things, but I see things like this. If I have a console, I have controller. I don't do keyboard and mouse. I don't like that you have to constantly update the software and shit like that, and how you have to set up a PC.
Hostile scout pod in your AO.
Yeah, but a lot of that stuff is, I could do a lot of that other stuff on like my my laptop. The only part that I can't do is play actually good games. But even then, you know, when I do get a PC setup, I'm only getting one because I have a few PC games. I have the Half-Life games for the PC, and I have Counter-Strike is included with Half-Life. Like, when I do get a gaming PC, it's not going to be anything state-of-the-art. And it's only going to be used to play other games that were PC exclusive. But, yeah, no, man, my experience as a gamer, I played a lot of video games, man. Those years I was locked away in my bedroom. Yeah, I played a lot of fucking games in that room. Had a lot of sweaty moments. What are you playing?
You thought this was over?
I'm hearing this clack, 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 clack.
Pull out. Fugitives remain at large.
Ah, so that's what that clacking was. I was gonna say, what kind of game are you playing, man? Oh, Steven. You ready for another loop? I'm also going to be buying a Nintendo DS. So I go back and experience the Nintendo DS. And go back and play the Pokemon games and stuff.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I fucking played Pokemon, honey.
The fucking Pokemon games are based.
Based as fuck.
I won't even bullshit you, man. Yeah, nah, man. Nah, I like Black Ops 6. I like it, and I also... There are elements I love and like, but there's a lot of elements where I feel like I kind of wish there was more. And I don't feel satisfied with it. It was good, but it wasn't good enough, you know? I think that's how I would describe it.
The lead is on. We took out their HVT. HVT under fire. Repeat, HVT under fire. Hostile HVT located. They got our HVT.
So, are you guys... What's your guys' situation looking like gaming-wise?
Gaming-wise?
Yeah, like what kind of consoles you guys run? Are you guys allowed to have consoles?
Like, my
Feel that?
computer
They're about to break. Give them a nudge. Enemy HVT is down.
Xbox One.
Enemy HVT on site. Take them out.
When I start making a lot of money, if you guys want me to, I can cash app you guys some cash so you guys can get your own consoles and get Black Ops 6 if you guys want to link up somehow.
I appreciate
HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe. We took out their
Tango
HVT.
frag.
Our HVT has been eliminated.
I appreciate you guys' honesty.
Hostile HVT located.
So,
I do feel like you guys are in a situation anywhere where you guys kind of don't want to have expensive things either, because, you know, that shit can get stolen.
Friendly HVT on site. Keep them
my
safe.
position, not really. I'm in the process of being a business manager, and the people that are my roommates are
Gotta start somewhere.
really cool people, and they help run the house too, so they wouldn't do that.
Enemy
Okay.
HVT is down.
Yeah, they're actually really good people.
I wouldn't have known that. I just assumed that because the neighborhood when I seen you last, even that when I was there, it was pretty.
Enemy HVT on site. Take them out.
Sharpshooter threat removed.
HVT under fire. Repeat, HVT under fire.
It was just like,
UAV commencing surveillance
Chain
on
marking care package. TACOM. Establish counter UAV overflight.
Hawker above. Cranking music.
I love you, bro.
They got our HVT.
Man, life hasn't left you too hard yet.
UAV fuel check 50%.
Protect our HVT.
AGR ready for deployment. Cloaker
AGR
reporting power
activated.
reserve.
Holy shit! Care packages are not gay. Or I'm about to not gay. Care packages aren't dog shit. Holy hell!
Exiting your grid.
Breaking out rocket launcher.
Mission timeline expired. Cloaker exiting AOR.
HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe.
Hey, bro, don't make me tombstone you.
HVT under fire. Repeat, HVT under fire.
I did all the dishes and shit.
Our HVT has been eliminated.
That's real.
Friendly HVT on site. Keep them safe. We took out their HVT. HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe. They got our HVT. Hostile HVT located. Protect our HVT. Enemy HVT is down. HVT under fire. Repeat, HVT under fire.
Let's go.
Enemy HVT on site. Take them out. Our HVT has been eliminated. Check out their HVT. You are our HVT. Stay alert. Hostile HVT located. Friendly HVT on site. Keep them safe.
Hostile long gun neutralized.
HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe.
Watch your target ID, punk!
Enemy HVT is down.
Move up, target is
Enemy
down.
HVT on site. Take them out. HVT under fire. Repeat, HVT under fire. We took out their HVT. They got our HVT.
You guys remember back in elementary school they did that food drive for the military when those guys were overseas?
Helo close air now.
Bro, I donated a shitload of Slim Jims, bro.
Dude, I bet that they enjoyed that.
Protect our HVT.
Oh yeah, especially since they were like eating those shitty MREs. Man.
HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe.
I don't know, man. I miss shit like that. They don't even do that, I don't think, in school anymore. Then again, though, we also haven't really been in a
HVT
war
has been eliminated.
like we used to. Not really exactly the same.
Friendly HVT on site. Keep them safe.
Yeah, I read that, man. I worked today as well.
Find whatever they're hiding.
Like, I work tomorrow. And tomorrow I gotta get up a little early. I'm putting new brakes on my car. Yeah, it was a fucking based conversation, man. Like, it went in different directions. You know, we talked about the diddler, we talked about Call of Duty, we talked about guns, we talked about finances, we talked about his job, we talked about lifestyle. Yeah. Yeah.
Much love to the homies, man. Sleep well.
Later, broski. My fish is cussing me out. He's flaring his fins. He's like, hey, fucker. You need to feed me. It's like, no, buddy. I overfed you yesterday. And I put a little bit of new tank this morning.
Dominate. Let them have it, Black Ops. Take it, C.
Whatever it takes. Seize the objective.
They're taking C.
Hostile long gun neutral.
We lost B. We're losing Charlie.
Taking a break. How long have I been streaming? Okay. Holy fuck, 2 hours, man? What time is it now? Is it 10? It's 11. Yeah. Cool. I need to take a break real quick. Gunsmith, customize. Oh, let's take a look at our camos. Okay, we haven't put a camo on our web. We haven't experienced camos yet. Headshots. Get 100 headshots. And after that, it's kill 30 enemies shortly after sprinting. Get a kill without taking any damage 30 times. Okay, those seem pretty easy. Then after that, it's get 10 double kills or better with the XM4. Dude, that's pretty gangster. We gotta start getting gold guns. It's like we'll definitely grind for it. Since we no longer use this Makarov. I mean, what is this gun supposed to actually be? I know it's not a Makarov necessarily, but I'll compare one to the other. And someone might be like, well, you know, this goofy gun has that weird selector switch thingy. It's also a safety and a fire rate selector. A fire mode selector, rather. We haven't used this one yet as much. How many? I bet it's gonna say my favorite gun's this gun, yeah. Let me check my trophy list real quickly, because I think we've been getting quite a lot of multiplayer trophies. Actually, not, I don't really care about trophies. But I gotta check anyway. Stylish, get 70 eliminations while having an active combat specialty perk in multiplayer. The pale horse arrives. Get 500 eliminations in multiplayer. That's easy. Well, let's take a look, because it says 10% of the trophies. But in actuality, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. This is the only game with a platinum trophy. The rest of these games are like DLCs. Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 6. Vanguard's not even connected, and neither is Cold War for that matter, but Call of Duty hub-wise, right, if we back out to here, all games, I could just select Cold War, and it will say launching Cold War. I could select Modern Warfare 2, MW3. Vanguard's the only one I don't care for, quite frankly, and I'm considering getting it after I get my 10 terabyte hard drive to connect to this. It's 11 terabytes of data. That's good luck shredding that Call of Duty, so I'm gonna actually run all these games and be able to select which ones are what. Launching Call of Duty Modern Warfare. What? I need to download this. It's good that I have it technically downloaded. We can actually go back and revisit this, actually, if we wanted to. Modern Warfare 2019 was just so good. You know. Sorry. I'm gonna go play zombies now. No, I said I'm playing multiplayer, but man, actually, since the stream is titled multiplayer, play solo. There are only 2 maps: Terminus and Quest Rewards. Let's just play multiplayer. But yeah, look at that. We got this gun to level 24. And honestly, when it comes to the customization, we almost completed the headshot challenges. The specialty challenges seem like these are the only 2 camos, obviously, but I'm gonna see if we unlocked anything else. We have not unlocked the balanced stock when you unlock that level 32. Holy shit. How much more must I do? Because the other loadout I would like to do would just be that with the balanced stock and the assault grip here and a basic optic of some kind, you know, obviously to express, you know, kind of sort of that. Unlock the, oh, okay, so some of these optics, yeah, we have to use other weapons. So how do I unlock this? I already have that. How do I unlock this? Use, okay, unlocks at level 35. The AS Val, we don't have that, do we? No, but tell you what though, we do have the L86. This is pretty cool though. I've actually shot one of these, but it was not full auto. But the Set Me L, I think, or it's a Set Me rifle. I know that. Yeah, the Set Me L, the Model L. Yeah. The AS Val. This is a badass gun. You guys are some real gun nuts. You guys know the the story behind this thing. Badass. Love the AS Val. They're just missing the FNFAL and a Scar 17. Honestly, well, actually, the real question is, were we using Scar 17s? And to answer that, mastery. No, we started using them we started using this FN Scar 17 in 2009. So no, very close though. But it worries me. What will the next Call of Duty be? I gave up on this shotgun, dude. Like, there are only 2 shotguns in the game. That's pathetic. Also, we get this thing. We get this thing, which I'm not quite sure what this is supposed to be. Looking at this, it almost looks like... Well, let's go into custom games really quickly, because, you know... I'll find out what it's supposed to be. You know, I'm a gun nut expert, internet wizard. So I'll figure out what this is supposed to be, because it looks like an M240. Be like the M249 Saw. Stock. Slap that on their barrel. Let's get a shorter barrel. That definitely, yeah, that cuts it down to size. Okay, that magazine's incorrect. Dude, that's fucking funky looking. Okay, that's more like it. Like a big old box on that motherfucker. Rear grip. That looks more appropriate. And oh my god, the errors are M249. Fire mods, recoil spring. Or actually, rather, let's go for rapid fire. Ching. Under barrel. Oh, crossbar. Yeah, M249 saw. So this is supposed to be an RPD. Let's go ahead, let's correct this. This could be a PKM as well as it could be an RPD. I don't know, this just reminds me more or less an RPD and PKM put together. It looks like they couldn't decide between making one or the other. It's hard to tell really. We're just going off of what I'm seeing here. I would say RPD, but I don't know. It's got the body of a PKM. It's kind of funky. Crossbar. That looks pretty based. So this thing, M16 or yeah, obviously whatever, AR-15 with box mag. Obviously you want a grip on here. The rear grip. The assault grip. That thing's a tool. Ready to be used. Alrighty, alrighty. M4 carbine. Now, how would I set this up as a good patrol rifle? What would be the best way to go? In terms of like a good patrol rifle, let's see. Okay. Oh, there really is no good. Let's say there we go. M16. like that's a pretty good rifle setup. We'll test it out. I thought they released Nuketown. Okay, let's do this. Let's go for the classic M16. This gun's for an operator, so biggest thing is cutting down that A2 front sight post. Because if you guys don't know what the sight post is, it's that thing at the front of our rifle, the iron sight post. Aimed outside it goes away. In real life, it kind of doesn't do that. But it's a video game, so I guess it doesn't make sense.
We got the lead. Now hold it.
All eyes on me. Contact removed.
Low recoil, good accuracy. Balanced damage. Shots wasted, not as much. Obviously these guys are got the mines and more.
I got that.
Secured and sending back.
Good moment. Took off their longer. Push up. 15 enemies in the bag. Scout pulse activated. Nazir requesting watchdog helo above. Archangel going in.
Avenger 1-6 established above. On time and on target. Avenger 1-6 with the kill. Watchdog Hilo, fuel reserves at 50%. Confirmed kill.
BDA 1 down.
Hostile down.
Where do you think you're going?
Avenger 1-6, complete.
It's a lot of recoil.
Marksman threat removed.
having low recoil, high fire rate, high accuracy, low recoil, good optic. Fucking deadly combo. Accuracy is not overrated.
EKIA.
Gunboat standing by.
Five by. Taking the shot.
Scout available.
Five enemies.
Available.
Using Archangel. Bus running. Bad guy, 12 o'clock. I got enemy. Sharpshooter eliminated.
Gunboat standing by.
Five by. Archangel's up. Scout pulse live.
Hang on. Let me call Langley. Give him the good news.
No, I'm tired. Happy Halloween.